Yo, what's going on today, guys? I'm back here for another video. This time I'm going to be covering the Skarmory Magnezone Heatran deck that it has a super good matchup into the obviously Executor Celebi decks or just Executor something else, because Skarmory does one-shot execute if they cannot find that giant cape, which is not, it's a 2 out of 20, so a lot of times Skarmory can just insta-kill that execute in the active spot and you basically get a huge advantage. So yeah, it's two Magnezones, two Skarmorys. We have the one Heatran, which I'm not really too sure who was like the first person to make this deck, but Heatran is basically, it's like everything like Skarmory, needs one energy. Magnezone builds itself up. I guess Heatran, because we were playing metal type, it's just the best metal to basically build up on. And like it does suck starting with Heatran, but at the same time it's so tanky that you might actually still be able to get an attack off before it does faint. And then two Pokeballs, obviously. Two Professor Researchers, two Sabrinas as a super good, one Cyrus, the two Giant Capes, and then the two Rocky Helmets, because we do need that tool card for Skarmory. So we want to play the most amount of beneficial ones as we can, as the Lumberry is pretty mid. Plus, playing 4 allows us to play the second Sabrina, which is super good. Anyways, if you guys do like the content, I do upload basically every single day, either meta deck profiles, fun decks, or discussion videos. Anyways, let's get into those games. Okay, so we start going second, pretty good with the Pokemon Professor Research. Unfortunately, we don't start with Skarmory, and we are going against a grass deck. Let's actually see if it's... Okay, so it's going to be Venusaur. So starting with Skarmory would have been nice, but it's not like an end-all be-all. The one thing I don't have a tool card anyways, so theoretically if I did have Skarmory, maybe I just didn't have one, so he wouldn't even be doing that much damage. But because we were going first, we could tap off the 10, and then because it is Bulbasaur can't attack us, and unless you have like an X speed in place and execute. Like, it's just gonna be a Shaman. I mean, so we attack. Okay. So it's gonna be two Shamans, two Bulbasaurs with the Regirock. I've seen this deck. I've seen other variants play the Kangaskhan instead of the Regirock, but Regirock basically, is just better wall. And I was trying to get another basic Pokemon basically before I use Professor Research, because I wanted to get a Skarmory like guaranteed, because right now it's only a 50-50. It's either Heatran, Magnemite, or the two Skarmory, so I was trying to like guarantee it. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I mean, I could tap for the 10, dude, but they just held it back up anyway, so there's no point of wasting the animation. I'll save the Pokeball basically for next turn, because I can't attack anyways. Because even if they X-speed into something, I mean, both Shaman and Regirock, obviously, Regirock's never gonna be able to attack. And then obviously Shaman, also needs 2 energy. So to be honest, we need to get Skarmory next turn. Even if we get Skarmory next turn, if they have Venusaur right away, this deck actually can't really deal with Venusaur unless we can get 2 Magnezone set up without getting any KOs before. Like, if we can get a Skarmory and knock out the Regirock and then can get 2 Magnezones back to back, we have a chance basically of killing the Venusaur, but it's not looking good. Okay, we have 1 Magnezone and a Rocky Helmet. Okay, I'm gonna have to just go for it because we're just not drawing any basics. And it's just Heatran. Okay, Heatran at least does do some damage. It's just still not good. Like, I really wish we could have attacked with Magnemite. The question is, do I retreat? And I do think I actually do. I could put the Rocky Helmet on Heatran because Venusaur can't one-shot me. And I evolve in the Magneton in the back. And what I can do in the next 2 turns, I could actually Sabrina and knock out the Shaman, and then potentially Sabrina again and then knock out the Venusaur. And I'm going to basically keep that Giant Cape in case we do end up drawing Skarmory, in case we do need to go into it. Yeah, but they had the whole Venusaur line right away. The only good thing about this is, like I said, 1, Sabrina is huge, and then 2, they actually have Regirock in the active spot. There's no way they're going to be able to swap that out unless they are playing a Leaf. So getting a actually no, I want another Magnet. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have the other Magneton. Yeah, Skarmory is totally fine by me, actually. But because we have Heatran, dude, Heatran's actually in a really good position. And then, I mean, Magneton is getting threatened by any KOs. And to be honest, if they do Sabrina me once Venusaur is out, I would rather just sack Skarmory either way. So I'm going to put up as much energy because I want to fire at least 2 shots off Magnezone. Okay, yeah, this is, dude, we're actually I should have put... Okay, we're actually fine because, I mean, I should have put the cape on Heatran because we will actually damage ourselves into 100 attack. Oh, dude, yeah, a second Magneton would be so nice next turn. But, like I said, I'm going to Sabrina and just knock out the Shaman, because knocking out the Shaman is more important. So it's either knock out the Shaman or they can be Venusaur, and then Venusaur takes a big ass chunk. So yeah, so we knock this out. Unfortunately, we do take the 20 damage, but Venusaur isn't fully set up yet, so it can't knock us out. Like, yeah, it could come into the 60, which it might potentially. They just put Regirock in, fine by me, because I have that second Sabrina. So unless they place another Shaman, we should just be able to do a huge amount of damage to this Venusaur, where Magnezone in 2 shots should be able to finish it off, even with like double Ericas. Okay, well, they actually just put a second dude, I'm almost thinking damage the Regirock and then Sabrina next turn. I think that's the play, because then I can just bring the Regirock in whenever and basically knock it out, which I don't even have to deal with the Venusaur in this play. Oh, they probably would give me Venusaur, but then I just do a bunch of, like, a big chunk to it. Okay, I mean, we just have 4 energy on Magnezone. I guess we just build up. I mean, there's no reason to really waste it. I guess we could also put energy on Heatran in case we do want to retreat. Really no reason to put any on anything else. The question is, I mean, do I Sabrina now? No, yeah, like I said, I do the damage to Regirock. Doesn't knock us out. They can't swap out with Regirock and actually knock me out. I Sabrina next turn, and then they either give me Bulbasaur, where I'll be in an endgame position where I win with Cyrus, or they give me Venusaur and I do a big chunk, and then I just finish off with the Magnezones. And I finally draw the other Magnemite, so actually I will be able to go to the 2 Magnezones this game. So we might actually not even need Skarmory. But yeah, I mean, we just Sabrina, and no matter what they give us, we should be in a really good position, unless I'm not thinking about something. Okay, yeah, they just gave me Venusaur. Fine by me. Because we are playing the non-EX deck, Venusaur, yeah, it was one-shot Skarmory and it will one-shot the Heatran. They can go back up to basically full health with the Erica, but the Magnezone is just going to do so much damage. And like, if they try to go into like a different Venusaur, for example, in the back later on, I could just easily Cyrus this one in. And the Rocky Helmet is just like an additional like little flavor on it. But because we do have Magnezone set up and we do the second Magnemite, I'm not going to set up the Skarmory actually. And I'm just going to go for 2 Magnezones, as it makes the most sense, as you know, as Magnezone does do more damage. I mean, we draw a giant cape, not like it really matters. I mean, I guess I could put on a Magnezone, and I guess I could put the other one on Skarmory in case. But I mean, like, both of them just get one shot either way, like Magneton or Skarmory. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, I might as well just put it on Skarmory in case I want to go in with it. For some reason, some like weird thing happens. But I think we should just be in a very good I think we should just be in like a very good spot. Because they go down to 50. Erica plus obviously attacking, they do go back to 130. But I mean, we just damage them again, then they're out of Ericas, and even if they potion or Shaman, our second Magnezone will just finish them off. So I really think having those two Sabrinas in our hand, I mean, we have 2 cards left. I guess we would have like theoretically like almost basically always had that. But I mean, we're just chilling. Yeah, I mean, they have a second Venusaur. Maybe they swap out. But like I said, it doesn't matter. We have the Cyrus. I don't know if my voice is dying or if it's the McDonald's that I ate, dude, but I think there's like something stuck on my throat. Pause. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just evolve in the Magnezone right away, so I can't get like stupid Sabrina or something. Because I mean, we have 2 shots on it. That's all we really need. And like, even if we didn't have the Cyrus now in our hand, we would have been guaranteed drawn it now, just because we had that really good start of like the 2 Professor Researchers. Because we have 1 card, I guess they have 2, so either way, I mean, we would have benefited the whole deck. But yeah, I mean, we just win. I think what they're gonna do is try to swap out for the other Venusaur, but doesn't matter. So yeah, they knocked me out. I could even put in Skarmory if I really wanted to, which I guess you know what? Why not? I mean, it doesn't matter what I put in. Either way gets the 1 shot, so it's not BM. And I just do this. Let's not drag the Regirock in. Clearly hovered over the Venusaur. Thank God it actually gave me it. And they just concede before I can attack. And yeah, that is the very first game. And this is why the deck's so powerful. Like, not like making your opponent go through 3 non-EXs, bro. Like, I feel like it's just such a good thing, which is so weird because before the set, that wasn't really a thing. Like every deck was just like 2 EXs basically, like you knocked out and then you won. I cannot have seen a much better hand in my life. Skarmory, Rocket Helmet specifically. I don't know what type we're playing against. Let's just see. Okay, we're playing against Dark. So there is a possibility he's going to be like a Drudigon. But actually, yeah, I'm actually so happy seeing this Kangaskhan. Because, I mean, Drudigon's a little bit annoying, you know, especially with Darkrai. You do take the like 40 damage basically every time you attack. But because it is Kangaskhan, hopefully, I mean, depending on what they choose to like put the energy on, but like we are basically like fine for like 2 turns. Unless they get a double flip of Kangaskhan next turn and the Darkrai just knocks us out the following turn, but then at least we do knock out thing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put all 3 of these down. Because why not? Like usually you should like keep the stuff on your hand, but I want Magnemite to obviously, you know, I want it down in case I do draw a Magneton so I can evolve as fast as possible. And I don't want to get like Sabrina or something and then have to put it in the active spot. So they can get then get like 1 weakened and then Cyrus like later in. Then again, I just realized that I have the Sabrina in my hand this whole time. I should have actually Sabrinaed in the Darkrai. I guess that is my fault because I do have the potion. That's kind of like annoying. But it is what it is because at least if they do potion. Alright, thank you, Professor Research, bro. That was probably the best Professor Research I've ever seen in my life. But I mean, yeah, we just built up on the other one. I could like Sabrina now, but there's no point. I mean, I'm just gonna knock out this Kangaskhan and then I can Sabrina in later. If they don't place another basic down. Considering it's 2 Kangaskhan's, I want to say it's the Greninja variant because I feel like the Greninja variant is more prone to running Kangaskhan's over Druddigons just because, you know, we don't have the additional damage from Magnezone, but it could be either or. Yeah, so they just choose not to attack my Skarmory. I'm in a weird position now where like, do I want to evolve Magnezone? Because like, what if theoretically they knock out my Skarmory next turn and then attack? So 2 shots actually might just be like good enough because I really can't let this Magnezone faint without attacking. Also, we aren't getting that second Skarmory card either. I can't Sabrina because they give me the other Kangaskhan, but then I guess if they give me the other Kangaskhan, they don't get a free switch in the that actually might not be a bad plan because unless this yeah, I'm gonna Sabrina. Because I would rather, you know, save as many like Magnezone shots as possible. And like I said, we don't actually have the we don't have the like tool card, so I just basically want to stall as fast as possible. And that other Kangaskhan, because it's at 20 HP, unless they heal it up again, I mean, whatever it comes in, it can just get knocked out by Rocky Helmet if I do end up drawing another one. Yeah, they're just gonna go for the attack. Fine by me. Unless they land double heads, then that'd be kind of annoying. Okay. I mean, dude, that was probably the best way that could have ended. Because now we have 3 shots guaranteed on Magnezone. I'm fine with just evolving it now. And we do draw Heatran, so we can start sending Heatran up. So I think we're actually in a really good position. Although, like, another tool card would have been nice for the additional Skarmory. But I don't really care anymore. Because we go Skarmory, Magnezone, Heatran. I kind of wish I didn't place this other one down now because I really don't want to lose to, like, a Sabrina. But I think we should just be chilling because I don't know if they... Like, do they put in the other Kangaskhan now? Let me get a second KO? Or are they going to just put in Darkrai and start attacking? Because if they put in Darkrai and start attacking, Magnezone just knocks down 2 turns. So I think it's like kind of a checkmate already. I think what they have to do... No, actually, I don't think I don't know. I actually don't think there's like a solid way for them to win. Because if like theoretically they land double heads, knock out my Skarmory, they get knocked out themselves. If they even attack. Okay, they just still had 1. So we just swap out for Magnezone, dude, and we just do 110 damage. We still have all 3 Pokemon. Like, yeah, the Skarmory can get Cyrus in at any point. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I don't really care about that, to be honest, because we'll have Heatran set up by the time. And they just concede anyways. I didn't even see the message pop up, but yeah, I mean, dude, that's the second game, just showcasing the the power of this deck. If you actually can get Skarmory, like, and like all the evolution pieces, like, pretty fast. Okay, we're on second once again. Okay, this time we actually have a pretty bad hand. But at least we are running against a water deck going second, so we can do it like minimum 30 damage. Never mind, it's either Dragonite, Gyarados, or like what's the other one? Garchomp. So I guess we'll find out. Already wasting a Pokemon communication. I think what they're trying to, it's definitely an evolution deck. because they definitely want that evolution, like start going like fast as possible, and they didn't draw it, so that's super good for us. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's actually kind of crazy. Well, I'm definitely not gonna attack. I mean, we do 10 damage. Magnezone already one-shot Shuriken anyways, so there's literally no point in taking the 20 chip. And what I actually can do is next turn, well, not next turn, next turn I evolve, and then the following turn I actually can attack a Magneton. Oh, dude, that's super good. Okay, so it is going to be Guard Chomp. This is kind of what I was expecting. Honestly, top picking a Skarmory here would be kind of huge. No, I wouldn't actually. I kind of want a Heatran in this situation. Just something we can build the energy up on, because we don't have a tool card, so unless we get like Professor Research. Okay, I won't lie, like it's nice that we have Magnezone, like the whole evolution line, but like we don't have anything else. So I think I might have to just go for 2 charges only and Sabrina something next turn. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm just gonna have to pray they don't have Guard Chomp. I feel like they do. Do I Sabrina and knock something out, or do I Professor Research and try to draw into a Skarmory? I mean, if the fact that they use the Pokemon Communication so early, I feel like they have the Guard Chomp in their hand. Or like they were getting jump the Druddigon. I mean, 7. So I Sabrina, I knock out a Gabite. The other one comes in, knocks me out if they have Cynthia, which they probably do. Or I Professor Research, I get a Skarmory, I attack Druddigon twice, knock it out. And then Guard Chomp just not guarantees knocks out Magnezone anyways. I think I have to gamble in this situation. I forgot to use this ability. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out. If they have Guard Chomp, we were cooked anyways. I actually think we're just like screwed anyways in this position. I don't really think there's like much we could do. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Like, if they didn't have Guard Chomp, I threw it because I had the second Sabrina and I didn't put the energy on it. If not, I mean, GG's. Even if I drew another card, bro, they're just gonna one-shot me back to back. They also could just be putting this in. Yeah, they had a Guard Chomp. 100% they had a Guard Chomp. So either way, I was cooked. This is just one of those games where you're brick. I mean, this isn't even the deck. This is just Pocket being Pocket. So I can't be mad. I could have Professor Research tried, but like I said, he just one-shots me back to back. So I don't think there's anything I could have done. Okay, dude, I guess we're just getting really lucky going second today. I mean, I'll take it because the preferable position. Oh my god, I just can't talk, bro. I can't talk ever. Okay, well, back-to-back Dragon decks. I guess let's see what happens. I mean, we're in a very favorable position because we do have the tool card already and the Professor Research and the Magnemite. So I'm not saying like we insta-win, but I'm saying like we're in a really good chance to basically just like steamroll this game, unless we can't draw the evolutions for and then we have Magnezone online, and we just knock it out, and then yeah, like I said, we just Sabrina next turn. Okay, well, and they just concede because they kind of like know they're screwed. Like I knock out Manaphy. Like if I didn't Sabrina, I knock out Manaphy. Dragonair comes in, but then Dragonair takes damage and I have Magnezone in the back. So unless Dragonite like destroyed the Magnezone, I would have been definitely in the winning position in that game. Okay, final game, and we're going first. Perfect way to showcase the deck, and we actually have the Heatran start. So let's see what can happen. Good thing about Heatran is because obviously it's metal, it is weak to fire in this game and not like fighting like in the main games. And like, what if they actually start by Hitmonlee? It also could just be another Guard Chomp game because they are running the Cynthia sleeves, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, Hitmonchan, unless they get a Lucario, I don't really mind. Honestly, going second of Heatran wouldn't have been too bad, but because we are going first, I'm just gonna do it because we have Magneton. Whatever we get is like honestly pretty beneficial. Yeah, and it just is Skarmory, so I'm totally fine about that. I might as well put it down. Like, they Sabrina me, go ahead. We also do have the Giant Cave to let Heatran live like an additional attack, potentially, like if we really need to. But Hitmonchan, I feel like is usually played with like Hitmonlee, Lucario, Marshadow possibly into like a Magnezone fighting deck variant, but it could just be like pure fighting deck with like Rampardos or something. Okay, well, speaking of Rampardos, I'm not gonna lie, Rampardos kind of cooks us. Like, this deck definitely does lose to Rampardos, so let's just hope they don't actually get those brick or like what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, can we like please get like another basic? Hopefully they just don't get the evolution pieces, because that is like the one problem of those fossil decks. But they already have the fossil, so that's like the hardest part. I think we should be able to get like one attack of Heatran off, unless they get Room Powder right away. And they have Lucario. Okay, I don't think we do actually. They do 50 damage. Yeah, well, we have the giant cape. So unless they have a Geo, at least we can get one knockout, which is pretty nice. Dude, we really need that one thing. I mean, yeah, we just have to do this. What I could do is I could Sabrina them, because I have 2. But then Lucario, actually Lucario could just swap in and knock me out. I wonder if they do that. I mean, yeah, this is just a pretty bad matchup. I think if we went second, because I mean, if we went second right now, there's just nothing we can do. I'm gonna concede. Yeah, they switched in Lucario too, which is definitely the better play. You know, just guarantee the knockout. They don't get threatened by anything. But that's just one of those like this deck, like, you know, like every deck has like a bad matchup. That's just definitely one of it. Like, maybe if we had like a better start, we could have done something. But because we just had a Heatran, I mean, we were just like a sitting duck. Basically, they just got everything before we could even do anything. Okay, so we lost that game into a bad matchup. I guess I will play one more game, because I don't want to end it like that. I mean, there's no reason to end it on a bad matchup. I mean, that would be like making like a grass type video and then ending on Charizard. It's like, oh wow, Charizard beats me. But I mean, I've also showcased like really good matchups too. Okay, we're going first though, which sucks. But no, actually, let's see. Okay, what the I don't even know what this is, bro. I'm gonna Pokeball first. I don't care. Basically, we have I was fine with either of the options. Basically, I just want to draw a tool card. I want to like increase the odds the most. Okay, there's no way we don't draw one. There's no way we don't draw one next turn. And we have Magnemite, which is cool too. So I mean, I guess I'll place it down. I don't know why I've actually seen Tangela Snivy. I feel like too many times. Is that like sleeper? Like, is that like a, I don't know, did like someone make a video on it or something? Or people just like trying it out? Because I personally look at it and I'm like, I don't want to play this deck. Like, I don't want to play it. Okay, Rocky Helmet, thank God. And let's see what else. Okay, another giant cape and a Mag. Okay, I mean, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. I'll still keep the spot open for Heatran in case, but if I draw another Magneton, I'm just gonna put the Magnemite down. Rocky Helmet. No, I'm gonna actually giant cape this. I don't think Rocky Helmet really does anything. I guess it would counteract the 10 healing, but I mean, it's 10 healing at the end of the day, dude. I'll just put the Rocky Helmet on this one. I use your ability, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. I mean, we either knock it out in next turn. Actually, no, we don't knock it out next turn because of the healing. I mean, we just knock it out in like 2 turns. What I could have done is actually, what I probably should have done, I couldn't actually because Professor Research, but what I'll do next turn is just Sabrina. And probably just try to knock out the Snivy, I guess. I don't really think Tangela is a problem. And if it is, I mean, we have Magnezone waiting in the back for it. Which I could honestly just evolve in the next turn and then one-shot this thing, which I actually might just do. But then Magnezone only gets 1 shot off, so I don't know if it's worth it. Well, no, it would get 2 shots off. Yeah, I might just do that play, actually. I think that's just the best play. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. Okay, we're obviously not drawing into the other one, so I'll just do that. Let's just do this. We have 2 electric energy. We get 2 shots off. And we just one-shot everything back to back. Like, no matter what they put in there, it just gets 1 shot. And yeah, I mean, that was just another game, I guess, showcasing everything aligning. I mean, we did go first again. And this just showcase like going first, like, is not like a bad thing. Because, I mean, going first, you're allowed to evolve Magnemite on your next turn. If you do obviously have Magnemite and Magneton, which is like super positive. But I mean, we honestly, like, to be honest, we did place a pretty mid deck. Like, I'm not gonna like act like this was like a hard victory. I mean, our opponent, I don't even think our opponent attacked. So it's like, I mean, it is what it is. It is the online ladder. This video is getting long though. Okay, it actually is Celebi. So that thing is getting Sabrinaed in, bro, unless they place another Pokemon down. But if they place another Pokemon down, then I could just Sabrina that thing in. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna Sabrina because I don't want that Shaman to be alive. Things just got way more complicated, bro. I was like talking to... I just placed the Magnemite down, bruh. Why? Okay, the question is honestly, I'm just gonna keep it in case we draw another Magneton. Then we have the other Magnezone just to one-shot the Shaman. I won't lie, that Heatran would have been super clutch, but it is what it is. At least they did place on Celebi, so this is possibly getting interesting. So it's not like an auto win like I was thinking it was gonna be. I just honestly I wasn't expecting Celebi, but I guess they did have Superior, so it kind of makes sense. Maybe Tangela, maybe they don't have the evolution. Maybe it just uses the wall. Maybe they do have the evolution. Maybe like one copy. Who knows? Okay. Oh, that just sucks. Can we draw a Magneton? That'd be pretty hype. Let's see. Not just Giant Cape. Well, I guess I'll put the Rocky Helmet one in. Yeah, I'm basically just gonna play for a Cyrus victory. Although they could heal Erica up Shaman, I guess. So maybe this is a misplay. But at the same time, they Erica up. I mean, they could Erica up Celebi at the same time. So it's like, is that our first or second Sabrina? That is actually our first Sabrina. So yeah, I think this was the most optimal play. I mean, we have a 50-50 if they don't hit like it up to full HP because they want to save it for Celebi. We have a 50-50 on drawing another one, and then we have the second Skarmory, which I will probably just like go in with Magnezone, I guess, next, and basically stall because, you know, we're also gonna get Magneton next turn, and then we could also win like that. So yeah, I think this just was the best play I could have made. No, if we tried Heatran, we would have had like 2 energies on it by now. So we would have been, we could just bring the Shaman, but it is what it is. And then they actually don't even knock out Skarmory either. I mean, dude, I'll take it. I mean, I'm just, I don't mind beating a Celebi any day. Although I don't hate Celebi as much anymore. I hate Superior Celebi. Celebi just by itself, it's still broken. I don't think it's as annoying though, like in my opinion. It's got a Giant Cape because why not? You just give it a little coat. And like I said, dude, I mean, I don't even know what's left in our deck. I think like a second Rocky Helmet maybe. If we don't, yeah, I think it's the second Rocky Helmet. So we have a 2 in 3 chances to either draw Sabrina or Cyrus, and then we just win like that because they didn't Erica up the Shaman. Actually, well, we also just knock out Celebi next turn because we have the Rocky Helmet on. So I guess the whole yapping part just doesn't matter. I mean, we just win. We just win. So I guess I'll just start doing the thing. Instead of like waiting for the win screen to, so I could just end the video, I guess like 10 seconds earlier for you guys. But yeah, I mean, you guys have seen why this deck is super strong. It's literally like a top 5 deck. You can even check Limitless. I feel like it always changes from like the top 5 to like top 6 range. Basically, it's just like super good in the meta. So I guess we'll see if it stays meta relevant after the new set. But I hope it does. I think the deck is very interesting. I think Darkrai Magnezone is kind of lame. I like Darkrai Ninja. I think Darkrai Ninja is like a better, like, I think it's a more balanced and fun version. Darkrai Magnezone, I think it's good for the meta. I just find it kind of cringe. But I think Magnezone Skarmory with the Heatran edition, he's one of the Heatran cards is really cool. So I mean, if I have an excuse to play that card, I think it's super cool. But anyways, I mean, we just one-shot this thing, and that's GG's. And they concede. Anyways, peace out. Have a lovely day. Let me know if you guys like this another meta. Let me get, oh my god. Let me know if you guys like this other method. I can't speak, bro. I can't speak. I'm just gonna end it there, bro. I fumbled 3 times.